Hello there. Today we're in Greenville taking a look at the most cursed car that you can buy in Greenville. And I mean, technically you could say the worst car, but I would say it's a pretty good starter car. And that is the 2007 Wolfsburg Charge. So this thing is in the trim starter in the color Campanella white and with the default steely wheels. And overall, I gotta say, this thing actually doesn't look too bad. The front end is very Volkswagen-esque, meaning this thing is, of course, a Volkswagen. The overall body style is very Volkswagen-y, but the rear end is what really confuses me, because it really looks nothing like a Volkswagen. So I'm not sure if Volkswagen actually ever made this car or if it's a fictional car, but it really doesn't look like a Volkswagen back here. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I don't think it looks like a Volkswagen in the back. Otherwise, though, we have plastic bumpers all the way around, plastic mirrors, plastic window trim, plastic door handles, more plastic bumpers, steelies, of course, and your little antenna there. So let's get to driving this thing. The startup sound of the car actually isn't too bad, which is surprising. And your lighting is really good. So here's your brake lights, turn signals, reverse lights, running lights, headlights, and then turn signals in the front, and your horn. So overall, the lighting and the horn aren't too bad. Let me change the time real quick, just so it's not nighttime. There we go. And let's get out and drive this thing, because I gotta say, it may or may not be the most cursed car or the worst car, but it is a very good starter car in my opinion. Really, any of these cars. Any car you can find in Greenville with the plastic bumpers and base model styling like this, even the pre-starter Vito back, they're all amazing starter cars. Setting off driving this thing, it is pretty slow, which is expected, but the top speed on this thing is going to be 110 miles per hour with a 6-speed transmission. That's surprising it can make it above 110. And brake test. Okay, so it didn't stop at the line from the top speed, but you don't really usually drive it from the top speed, so you're not usually trying to go from the top speed to a complete stop, so it kind of makes sense. Of course, back there I did a little peel. It is front wheel drive. And right after this hill here, we're going to get a 0 to 60 test. And I gotta warn you guys, it's pretty slow. We're going to start it in drive, just because I haven't done cars in drive in a while. 3, 2, 1, go. Still does a burnout, which is surprising. And this is going to be super slow. Alright, 40 miles per hour is 9 seconds. And 60. About 16.71 seconds in just standard drive. The gear I would recommend not driving it in. But now let's get sport mode. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go, a lot faster. There's 40 at 6 seconds, 50, and 60. 9.86 seconds, which, to be totally honest, is not absolutely terrible. It's not great, but it's not awful, so that is a little bit surprising. Handling is mediocre, to say the least. It's not fantastic. Let's hit this roundabout here. So yeah, it's not wonderful, but you do have traction control and ABS, which is nice. You don't have an AEB, of course, but I mean, the car's $5,000, so what do you really expect? I really like the lighting though. Volkswagen has super good lights in Greenville. But now let's take a look at some pricing, which I already showed you guys, or I already told you guys pricing and everything, but I'll show you how to get to the car. So 2007 Wolfsburg Charge. I just went to Wolfsburg and sedans, and 2007 right there. Now you would think this would be the base trim, but it's not. The TDI Beater is actually the base trim. But to get to the starter, you actually have to go a couple over to the right. But if you go to the left, it's only like 2. And here we go, the starter trim. So you got quite a different variety of colors available, which is really nice. A lot of grays and stuff, which make this thing really look like a base model. I just went for white. These are the default wheels, but any wheels, you could really spruce up the look of this thing a lot. And then some specs. Top speed is 110 miles per hour, and the horsepower is equal at 110 horsepower, 24 miles per gallon, 3241 pounds, front wheel drive, and only 4 seats. Only 4 seats, really. That's surprising. Let's actually check that real quick. Yeah, 4 seats. That is really surprising, actually. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, please consider subscribing. Go join the Discord server, MC Car Kid fan server. Link will be in the description and in the comments. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.